Hello, I'm Kimberly, and welcome to the weekend edition of Native News Update. It's Friday, October 31st, and many of the stories you'll hear here can be found at IndianCountryNews.com. And here's the news for the day from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. The last Crow war chief, Dr. Joseph Medicine Crow, turned 101 on October 27th. Medicine Crow is a tribal historian, storyteller, decorated World War II veteran, first in his tribe to attain a master's degree, and last to achieve the status of traditional Crow war chief and recipient of the Presidential Medal of Freedom. While brief, Medicine Crow's service in the U.S. Army during World War II has emerged as among the most celebrated Native American military experiences of the past century. In 2009, the White House identified him as both a warrior and a living legend when he was awarded, along with 15 others, the Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor. To read an in-depth story on Medicine Crow, you can check out Last of the Crow War Chiefs Turns 101 in Montana by Mary Hudez at america.aljazeera.com. A new documentary film on the story of Dr. Carlos Montezuma, the first Native American alumnus of the University of Illinois, will debut November 3rd at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on the Big Ten Network. Carlos Montezuma, Changing is Not Vanishing, is narrated by Hattie Kaufman, a member of the Nez Perce tribe who was a longtime CBS News reporter and anchor. Carlos Montezuma was born in 1866 in Arizona Territory. As a small boy, he was stolen from his family and sold as a slave. He spent his early childhood on the road with an Italian photographer and performed with Buffalo Bill's Wild West show before starting school in Chicago. In 1884, Montezuma was the first Native American to graduate from the University of Illinois and later became the first to earn a medical degree. After working for the Bureau of Indian Affairs as a reservation doctor and witnessing the widespread poverty and bureaucratic corruption, he fought tirelessly for Native American rights and citizenship. When his own Yavapai tribe faced removal from their ancestral home, Montezuma went to Washington, D.C. to fight for and finally secure their land and water rights, setting a precedent for other Indian nations. According to the United Nations, there are almost 7,000 spoken languages in the world, and by the year 2100, we will have said goodbye to more than half of them. Here in America, the New York Times reports that more than 130 Native American languages are currently at risk, and 74 of those languages are critically endangered. One likely language to die out that is used by the Wangchumni tribe. Today there are only about 200 members left, and only one of them can speak their language fluently, and that's Marie Wilcox. Fortunately, Marie, who is 81 years old, is doing all she can to preserve her tribe's language. She learned to use a computer so that she can create the Wangchumni dictionary.
Ya mitau, kamu tau saasi, hunai demarmach. Trochid di yamayin, doshi demarmach, saasi my chantisin. Kumoi demarmach ho saasi mach patonai anik. My name is Marie Wilcox. My grandmother delivered me Thanksgiving Day on November 24th, 1933. We only had a little one-room house. Grandpa and Grandma always spoke our language, Wangchumni. I just didn't hear my grandma speak too much English.
To watch the complete story on Marie Wilcox, you can go to YouTube and search for Marie's Dictionary by Global Oneness Project. First Nations Development Institute launched a college scholarship program to encourage more Native American students to enter the agricultural sector in Native communities. The First Nations Native Agriculture and Food Systems Scholarship Program will award 6 $1,000 scholarships annually to Native American college students majoring in agriculture and related fields. For more information, you can check out firstnations.org. Tabitha Fair, a Chickasaw Nation citizen, singer, songwriter, and industry-renowned vocalist, will perform the Star-Spangled Banner accompanied by 9 members of the Chickasaw Nation Youth Choir, Sunday, November 2nd on national television. The Chickasaws will join many Native American entertainers, drum corps, dancers, and Native Honor Guard when the Kansas City Chiefs celebrate Native American Heritage Month at Arrowhead Stadium when it takes on the New York Jets. Chickasaw Nation Governor Bill Anatubby said he is very pleased that the Kansas City Chiefs organization has taken on the initiative to collaborate with respected Native groups and individuals to honor American Indian heritage. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Native News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me and have a grand day.